discuss relationships. No, not that kind. The digital kind. There are two WCAG standards that apply here. The first is perceivability. Your information must be organized in a way that a student understands the relationship between sections of text. This is important for all students, regardless of whether they use assistive technology. I mean, do you really want to read this? You definitely do not want to hear it. What we need here are headers. See how they section different components of text in a meaningful way? Rather than one continuous flow of text, headers give the student context for different sections. We call this semantic structure. Now, this part's important. Many of you will think, well, I already do this using bold font and/or underlining. This is likely a leftover habit from the days when we used Word to create hard copy. But we're in the digital age. And for a student using a screen reader, this sounds identical to the first example, except that you've added what they would perceive as an incomplete sentence. Also, underlining text is a big no-no because it looks like a hyperlink. Please, I implore you, stop underlining your text. So, headers also affect operability. Headers are very important to a student using assistive technology as they navigate your information. Let's say the student wanted to return to a previous section. Without headers, they'd have to return all the way back to the beginning. But with headers, they can jump between sections. This is often referred to as scannability. Before we go over the process, we need to clearly define the word page. There are web pages and there are document pages. This is an important distinction, and here's why. Headers explain hierarchy. Think about the flow of information on a web page. There's typically scrolling involved, right? A heading could explain the title, topic, or purpose of the web page, main sections of the page, subsections of the sections, sub-subsections. A person using a screen reader will hear the type of header being used.
Heading Level 1 Defense Mechanisms. Primitive Heading Level 2. Denial Heading Level 3.
This helps them to understand semantic structure. A digital document is different. A screen reader actually identifies the page number as the person navigates the document. Accessibility experts differ on the use of multiple header types in a document. We're going to use Word as our content creator, and we'll start with web pages, but I need to give some caveats. Every LMS is different in how it wants you to insert HTML. It would be very difficult to show you all of the different LMS platforms and keep this video under 7 minutes. If you use your LMS page tool to communicate content, what I'm about to show you may not copy and paste neatly from Word over into your LMS content creator. You might be thinking, well, couldn't I just save the Word document in HTML format and upload it to my LMS? Well, yes, but again, LMS differ in how they want you to do this. Notice the hierarchy of headers. In a sense, headers create an outline for the page. H1 describes the page as a whole, and H2 through 6 represent the increasing degrees of indentation. So we'll assume that you are a brave individual who will use Word to create a web page. The rule of thumb is that a web page should only have one H1 header that conveys its title, topic, or purpose of the web page.
New web page, new H1. So if you use Word to create a web page, remember that one document equals one web page.
Now let's say you're creating a digital document. I'll give you my honest opinion, only use the H1 header. It's just easier to perceive the semantic structure and scan the document if only one header is used. In general, a properly formatted Word document will convert to a properly formatted PDF as long as you use the Save to PDF option. Now off you go to fix your content.